the dark Peruvian legend of Sarah Ellen Roberts, whom would later come to be known as Dracula's bride. Born in Blackburn, 1872, Roberts was linked to a couple of disappearances and accused of witchcraft and vampirism, then was sentenced to death by the town's court. For punishment, she was chained with silver inside a casket that was nailed shut and then lined with lead to prevent her rising from the dead. However, when the coffin was being sealed, screams could be heard promising vengeance, and as she vowed to return in 80 years and swore to bring damnation to her enemies. The church would refuse her burial in England. Legend says it took 4 years to find a final resting place, eventually making it all the way to a small village in South America. 80 years later, as midnight struck on June 9, 1993, in Pisco, Peru, hundreds of people came from all over the nation and gathered at her grave, with the country televising the event, many armed with wooden stakes and crucifixes, as others were just there for curiosity, standing at arms and ready to face off against the famed Dracula's bride. The crowd had waited hours only to be disappointed as the vampire of Blackburn failed to rise, leaving many to wonder if the legend was ever true. An English historian would discover that a Sarah Ellen Gargett was born the year of 1862 in Blackburn and married a John Price Roberts, an owner of a cotton weaving mill. Here's a twist. Records show that John and his wife would make trips to South America frequently. Maybe just a coincidence? Well, wait, there's more. She died on Friday, June 9, 1913, with the cause of death unknown. That part was left blank. Now that's unexpected. Today, the legend of the Blackburn vampire still echoes all throughout South America, with many traveling long distances to visit Sarah's grave. Peruvian television would later produce a documentary of the story and the events leading up to midnight on June 9th, and forever becoming an iconic figure in Peru. Still curious? Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more.